The Waterborne Surf Skate adapter. What is it? An adapter that you bolt onto the front of your board. It can be longboard, skateboard, cruiser board, and it allows you to use your current trucks, wheels, everything that's in your setup and turn it into a surf skate. It is compatible with any deck that has a standard new school or old school bolt holes, and trucks, new school or old school bolt holes. It is worth mentioning here in the back, it does shorten the wheelbase by a little bit, but you can change that by flipping this around and actually adding a little bit of wheelbase to it. But that does involve a little bit of tinkering with the rail adapter. Also, the front adapter uses a bushing, whereas other surf skates use a spring. I've never actually rode any other surf skates or even a surfboard. I don't know how it feels compared to surfing or other surf skates, but if that's something you're interested in, it's definitely worth noting. Installing it is very simple. You take off your original trucks, you put on the surf adapter and the rail adapter, and then put your trucks on top of that. They do provide the rail adapter and the surf adapter and all necessary hardware to do so. Pros are, it is very fun. I enjoy riding this board. It does not get speed wobble down hills. I've tested it out on this deck and my other longboard deck, and it does not get speed wobble. Another thing is that it adds a lot of carving because of this front adapter, and the rail adapter adds even more. Some cons. It does add quite a bit of weight to your board, so I don't recommend it if it's something you want to carry with you to school, to work, when you're traveling. I don't think it's very good for that, but I mean, you still can. The second con worth mentioning is that it's really weird when you first get on it because it's very unstable at first, and like you have to get used to the surf skate feeling. So with that being said, it does take a little bit of time to get used to the board, and if you're wondering what it feels like, I'd say it feels similar to a ripstick if you've ever ridden one of those, but the main difference being both sides don't rotate. When it comes to durability, I find the surf adapter is very durable. I've ran it into curbs. All it has is a few scrapes, and Waterborne says on their website that they do back it up with a lifetime guarantee, so if it breaks, they'll replace it for you. On Amazon, it is $89.99 for this complete set that I got, which is the surf adapter and the rail adapter. $69.99 for just the front. Does this get wheel bite? The front does not get wheel bite because it has the stopper in the front. The back, however, I find every now and then my deck will rub against the wheel a little bit, but it doesn't bother me. I never get knocked off or anything. I actually barely even noticed it, but that can be solved with just smaller wheels or even throwing in a riser pad. Second thing, does it work on a drop through longboard? Yes, it does if you put it underneath the holes. How does Waterborne compare to other surf skates? I can't answer that question because I've never ridden any other surf skates. This is the only one I have. Also, the front adapter uses a bushing, whereas other surf skates use a spring. It is 100% worth the money. This board is probably my favorite board to ride. I find it super fun. It's stable. You can go fast. You can go slow. If you're barefoot, you don't have to push. I find it just very enjoyable in general.
Before it drives into the distance. I don't even know if I filmed Dara there. I was paying attention to you. Oh, they're bombing the hill.